King Kong Ortiz and Eddie Hearn are in a flinching contest. Who flinches first? Please like and subscribe. Help us hit 10,000 subscribers. Leave us a comment below. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to another very special edition of The Hot Stove. Big news going on between Luis Ortiz and Eddie Hearn. The two are in a face-off, and who will flinch first? Eddie Hearn has his cash cow, his biggest investment, his biggest name, his biggest superstar, the unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua, coming to America, New York City, the mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden. He's got the date, he's got the venue, the whole 9 yards. But what he doesn't have is an opponent. And we are 5 or so weeks out. So that's not great for Eddie Hearn. Terrell Big Baby Miller screwed himself, as well as his promotional promoter Eddie Hearn and his entire promotional company. He's lost millions of dollars by failing 3 drug tests for performance-enhancing drugs. And Eddie Hearn needs to find a replacement on late notice. There's only one name that matters. That's King Kong Ortiz. He's the only one. The only opponent who can save this event. No one else matters. No one else is relevant. Michael Bounty Hunter, Andy Ruiz aren't going to sell tickets. Ortiz has. Ortiz has sold tickets. He sold out the Barclays Center. He's been in a fight of the year. He's sold tickets, done over 1 million live views. Ortiz is a name. He is the only name left that can sell this fight. He can save this event, and Eddie knows it. So, here's what we have. Ortiz has been offered $5 million, about what Takam was offered. And that's about $1.5 million less than what Big Baby was offered. Ortiz has countered that, rejecting his quote, rejecting his $5 million offer, calling it a quote-unquote lowball offer, and asked for double that, $10 million. So we're $5 million off, not a little bit. Here's what I would do. Ortiz, he can save this event. And he can make actually a better fight, at least on paper, than Big Baby could. Hearn needs him and can't have AJ coming to America event be a bust. So he needs a name and he needs a fight. Look, AJ, one of the biggest fighters, either the biggest or second biggest, most popular fighter in the world with Canelo. He's not that big here. He ain't that big in the U.S. And Michael Hunter, nobody, and I mean nobody cares. This ain't the UK. This ain't Carlos Takam. You just bring someone in, and it doesn't matter who you fight, you'll sell out. You need to bring in an opponent, or this place is going to be, this Madison Square Garden is going to be half empty. At least half empty, possibly more. AJ is not a huge draw. And I don't know what the people from the UK are going to do. I don't know if they would come over to watch him fight Michael Bounty Hunter. But that fight has no intrigue. None. He needs Ortiz. Okay? If I'm Ortiz, I don't take 1 penny less than what was offered to Big Baby. Not a penny. I want 6.5. Actually, I don't want 6.5. I will settle for that, but here's what I do. I counted with 10, which is what he did. I'm expecting to get 7.5. Okay? I already know that I can get 6.5 for sure. For sure. The fight doesn't lose any luster if you replace me, Luis Ortiz, with Big Baby. If you substitute Big Baby Miller, put me, Luis Ortiz in. Big Baby Miller has never headlined a main event anywhere other than in the middle of Kansas, an event that nobody watched and nobody went to. Nico Hernandez sold the tickets to that fight. No disrespect to Nico Hernandez, but they didn't come to see Big Baby Miller. He's never headlined a major event. Luis Ortiz has. Luis Ortiz is a name. So Eddie's already showed his hand. I know it's in the budget because you showed us all. I don't take a penny less than 6.5. I put so much pressure on Eddie to give me 7.5 to 8. Like, that's really what I'm expecting to get. If Ortiz doesn't walk away with $7.5 to $8 million, his team's not working for him. And if I'm Ortiz, I know this. I know that I can get 6.5. And I know that I can probably get more. I'll put his whole card, his whole event at risk. You don't pay me this $7.5, $8 million, I'm not taking a fight. Go get Michael Hunter and screw yourself. Look, this month coming up is big for the zone. This 4-week window between Canelo Alvarez versus Danny Jacobs and Lewis and the Anthony Joshua fight at Madison Square Garden. This is a big month, a big 4-week span for the Zone. Look, they have a little over 2 million paid subscribers. They just upped their prices. They need to get subscribers. They need to get subscribers, and they need to get them quickly. Right? I mean, it's just so many points where you have to eventually, and events like this is where you get your subscribers, and then you bombard them with content, and you keep them. Just give them fights. Just give them fights. Doesn't matter if they watch them. Look, I have the NBA pass, right? The NBA doesn't care if I ever watch it, as long as I keep paying, right? And as long as they keep showing basketball games, I'll pay because I'll watch some and I won't watch others. That's what they have to do here. That's what Eddie Hearn has to do here. But you have to hook them with something. You need to get their money on something, and these are the events that do it, right? Canelo versus Jacobs will get plenty of new subscribers. The other fight, the AJ fight, will get plenty of new subscribers. If they get the right opponent. Canelo will. AJ might. Right? AJ versus Ortiz will get subscribers. AJ versus Michael Bounty Hunter will get between 0 and 5, to quote Eddie Hearn. It will bring in 0 to 5 new subscribers to the Zone. At a certain point, they need to cut their losses. They need to start making money, and these are the events where you do it. This is huge. This is a huge month for the Zone. Okay? Eddie needs Luis Ortiz more than King Kong needs Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn needs Luis Ortiz more than Luis Ortiz needs Eddie Hearn. And everybody involved here knows it. And as far as the fight, I would pick AJ by late stoppage, probably around 9 or 10. That would be my official prediction. However, if it becomes a real chess match, right? If AJ approaches this fight the way he fought Takam or Joseph Parker, Ortiz could win. He could outbox AJ. If this is a pure battle of jabs, and they just box from a distance, Ortiz can outmaneuver AJ. Ortiz is a master boxer with an excellent jab. He can land his jab and circle away from AJ's. Right? AJ's not that flexible. He's not that way. He's a great athlete, and he's big and strong, and he's skilled. Ortiz is more skilled. So if AJ fights a pure chess match, a pure battle of the jabs, a pure boxing match, Ortiz is the better pure boxer. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Now, he can outbox him. Now, what the judges do with that is what they do with it. I thought the Parker-AJ fight was close. The judges didn't give Parker any credit for any of the things he did, and they just gave all the rounds to AJ, which was inappropriate. That fight was at least close. Ortiz is a different level of boxer than Joseph Parker. Right? No one doubts that Joseph Parker would that Luis Ortiz would outbox Joseph Parker. Yuri Fury outboxed Joseph Parker. Andy Ruiz outboxed Joseph Parker. So, and Parker got those decisions, but he didn't deserve either one of them. Especially the Yuri Fury fight. Ortiz could outbox AJ. He's the better boxer, so AJ would have to bring the fight to him. If he sits back and tries to box, AJ could lose. So Ortiz has a game plan. He has a blueprint. He has a way to get there. He has a way to win the title. Okay? So the fight's more intriguing. Now, does Eddie want to make that risk? Does Eddie see what I see? Does he care? But let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Remember to like and subscribe. Please remember to share. Let everyone know what you think. And please remember to hit that little bell icon to get notifications for a very, very special edition of The Hot Stove. From Texas to the world, this is 3D Boxing. Signing off, saying thank you, and God bless.
Enjoy 3D Boxing vlog videos? Show us some love by clicking the like button. Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3dboxingvlog.com is also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.